Welcome, wrestling fans, to Willie O'Ree Place in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick. We're here for NWE Wrestling on Rogers TV. I'm Nelson Hum. I will be your play-by-play man tonight. Joining me in the booth, Corey Morrow on color. Corey, great night of wrestling ahead of us. Marquee matchup. The NWE Tag Team titles will be defended tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I tell you, Nelson, there's not many times that I do agree with you, but tonight is one of those nights. This is going to be one of the most intense, insane, in-your-face nights of action this province has ever seen. Tonight we've got the tag team titles on the line as those two bums, those two bearded, dirty bums, Sidewalk Sam and Homeless Bob, they take on two real athletes like Jordan Chase and Kayden West. It's going to be no contest. Those guys are going to bury them.
All right, well, that remains to be seen. Folks, tonight, wrestling action, NWE Wrestling in Fredericton. Let's go down to ringside for the very first match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening contest. It is scheduled for one fall.
All right, Corey, we are underway. Here comes Preston Carter.
This is one of my favorite wrestlers, Nelson. Just look at the physique of this guy.
Well, you know, it's an interesting look, but he gets the job done. He's holding that elite title right there, out with his prestige buddy there, Buff Nally. That name a little deceiving as well, but you can't argue with results. He's the champ. He's holding that belt.
Are you claiming these guys aren't buff? Look at the physique. That doesn't happen naturally.
I think it's quite natural, but Preston here, circling the ring. Let's see what he has to say here. He's definitely has plenty of confidence, plenty of arrogance. Got the prestige member there backing him up. You always have a little extra, pep in your step when you got someone looking over your shoulder.
You also get a little extra pep in your step when you know you're good enough to be the champion.
Can't argue with results.
Prestige member.
Reception here in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We're here at the NWE taping for Rogers TV.
These fans here are just too ignorant to appreciate a fine athlete like this.
That mic. That goofy little tiny
Something brilliant, no
blonde.
doubt.
It's not Canada yet, bud. Hey, I don't eat cheeseburgers. Well, I can tell them in Fredericton because all I see is a bunch of inbred hicks. Yeah, definitely in dirty little Fredericton. Now, tonight, I'm scheduled to defend my elite championship against El Fuego Dragon. Hey, you shut your mouth. Now, at this time, I would like to call out the bald man, the NWE general manager, because I talked to him out back, and we have an idea we think is going to go really well. So, bald man, come on out here, bud.
Looking for the general manager.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Comes.
Everybody give it up for the NWE general manager, the bald man. That's right, Buff, hold that.
Let's see what Preston has to say to him. Calling the commissioner at the start of the show. I don't know, it's a good way to keep yourself employed.
Mike? See you both. Remember what we talked about?
Yeah, I did.
Lay it down on him.
I'd like to get El Fuego Dragon out here first.
Here comes El Fuego Dragon. He was expecting a title match for the elite title, but now it looks like things may be changing up.
Who are you kidding, Nelson? This guy doesn't deserve a championship match. Look at this guy.
Well, the match is already made. He comes in expecting to have a title match, and now here's Preston changing things up.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Ladies and
Life is hard.
gentlemen,
Sometimes you don't.
El Fuego Dragon!
I can't stand these ridiculous masked wrestlers.
So yeah, Fuego, Preston Carter and myself, we had kind of a discussion about his title, and this was supposed to be on the line tonight. But then after talking to my executive consultant, Mike, the Man of Steel Gray here, like, look, really? This, that? Come on. I want to make you, or hopefully you win the title and you become a league champion. Like, look at the crowd here. Look at this fella. Look, you stand up. Look at this guy. Man, he's 3 times your size. I could make him champion. Really? Sit down. Yeah, you don't have what it takes either. Not my fault. You don't look like this. You mad, bro? So anyway, make a long story short, this won't be for the title tonight. Hold on. Don't boo this. You mad? You are. You mad? What it will be for will be the opportunity to wrestle for that at our next show in Fredericton in a month's time, where Luke, one of the bushwhackers, will be here. So if you do win, you will have that opportunity, but you must win.
We're going from title match to title shot. The commissioner changing things up here in Preston's favor. Didn't want to defend that belt, but now it's going to be a title opportunity match. Let's see if El Fuego can make it happen.
What's this El Fuego dragon guy hiding under that mask anyway?
I think he's just, continuing the proud tradition of Mexican luchadors. What do you have against that?
If you got a money maker like my buddy Preston Carter here, you show it off. You don't hide behind some silly mask and try to suck up to the kids.
The crowd seems to like it. They don't mind that mask. They love their high flyers. Usually the masked wrestlers, usually the Lucha Libre variety, and the high flyers. So let's see if Fuego Dragon can get the job done and get that title shot.
Lucha Libre. This is Canada, in case you haven't noticed, Nelson.
Oh, come on.
Check him! Check him! Hey, he's the cheater!
Ref giving Preston the once over now. Fuego. Dragon. Check, nothing there.
Check that mask. He's probably got brass knucks stuffed in the back of that.
A lot of arrogance at the start, taking a little siesta on the top turnbuckle. But here we go. The Fuego Dragon versus Preston Carter for an opportunity for the Elite title. Preston demanding applause from the audience after running the crowd down. Gotta love it.
Just look at that beautiful singlet he's wearing.
Preston does have intensity right there. Cullen elbow and shoves El Fuego Dragon to the corner. Let's see if he can recuperate. I think the key here for El Fuego Dragon is to use his speed.
He can try, but at the end of the day, power always prevails over speed.
So Preston can use that power to his advantage. He is the bigger of the two combatants here. So that means he'll have more leverage, a little more strength.
Check that ref. That's across the throat.
Preston, see if he gets out of this one. Fires him off the ropes. Fuego. Go on the shoulder check there.
Like hitting a brick wall, Nelson.
Trying to look again. There's that size and power coming into play, as you mentioned there, Corey.
Come on, Dragon.
Sunset flip. Oh! That's where the power works against you. All that weight coming down his tailbone. Nice drop kick.
Dragon's lucky, though. He almost got squashed like a pea.
Preston taking a breather out, so he'll recuperate. Buff Malley there. Giving some words of encouragement. I don't know if he can fix a broken butt or not, but taking a little time there. Turn your back on El Fuego. He's known as a high flyer. He could come at you through those ropes.
Give it up, come on.
This guy's savvy, Nelson. He knows all the tricks of the trade. He knows this game. He knows what to expect.
Speak of the devil, here comes El Fuego off the top. Oh!
Well, that right there should be illegal. And look at him again out here sucking up to these fans.
Fans appreciate his athleticism. I don't think there's any sucking up going on, but here he is. Looks like he'll fall back into the ring here. A 3 count on the outside. There we go. Puts him back in. Buff Malley taken out of the equation. Spoke too soon. Referee not really separating them. Coach Preston takes advantage.
Well, if you can get an advantage in life, you take it. That's how you get ahead.
Preston with deep shoulder checks in the corner. It's a stacked card, I think.
He might just break a rib with those shots.
Riding up a Fuego Dragon there. That's that one. Fuego. There's the receipt. Preston not taking as good as he gave there.
Shocked him a little, but he'll come back. Give him time.
That's a right to the eye. The master protector there.
Look, if this referee can't do his job, that's not his fault, okay?
Don't know the prestige. Great at manipulating the ref and, let's say, getting stuff done kind of behind the rules. Fuego taking a pummeling here. We got the cover. 1, 2.
So close.
Dragon powers out. Now, even the pinfall is going to be exhausting. The size differential here.
That's right. Hey, shut your mouth.
Preston's working on that lower back.
That's right. Come on.
All that weight right on the spine. Oh, beautiful counter.
Beautiful counter. That was the dirtiest tactic I've seen in a long time.
It's the knees up. Preston trying to Cooper in the corner. So Fuego can build the right sleeve.
You can definitely see the pain in the face of Carter there.
Lucky flip attempt. Let's see if it happens. No. Purchase him on the top. Nice forearm shiver there. See what he goes for. Jumping back elbow. Cover. 1, 2. Enough to put Preston away. Calling for it.
Going to the top rope again. There's no place for this in this sport. This is a game of one-upsmanship, a game of tacticians, not high-flying and jumping all over the place like you're a kid in a
Buff
slumber.
Valley getting involved. The ref not able to separate him. Valley coming down the hard way. Or rather, a Fuego Dragon coming down the hard way. Preston looking maybe ready to finish him off here. Nice dodge. Roll up. 1, 2. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Puts
here is
away
your winner.
Preston Carter. That means he has a shot at the elite title now. A shot he should have had right now. He should be champ right now.
This is a crime, Nelson, a crime, plain and simple.
Fuego Dragon getting the job done. He will have an opportunity to fight for the elite title.
See here, Carter charged with full head of steam, but he misses. Unfortunately, Fuego Dragon does take advantage of a momentary mistake. Nobody's perfect. We all do have it. Fuego Dragon getting a little bit of what he deserves here now.
You suck! Shut your mouth!
See, this is what happens when you try to suck up these people. The people in the back, they don't appreciate that, and they don't care. They're here to make money, they're here to win. That's right, pop that head like a grape. What's this? Nelson. Fuego Dragon can't even fight his own battles. He's got to get somebody else to come out here and help him. up a little more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Great match coming up. The savvy veteran, General Duce, getting in the ring. He's been a seasoned vet of this scene for many, many years. I've seen him in several federations. He's been just a great competitor all these years.
Am I supposed to be impressed by this guy, Nelson? He's just another guy coming out here trying to suck up to these fans just because we're near Gage now.
Well, General Duce does have a good pedigree behind him. He's been in it with the best. He's here. He's got a challenge tonight.
weighing in at 200 pounds, General Duce.
This thing on? All right, well, being that we're just down the road from my home base of CFB Gagetown, and we're here in Fredericton, New Brunswick tonight, I think we're gonna make this interesting. My match tonight is gonna be a military street fight.
Duce up in the stakes with a military street fight. I don't know if it's a smart move with his opponent coming up.
And his opponent.
Now this man here is a monster in every definition of the word.
I'm not sure of the wisdom of Duce calling for this kind of a battle against this kind of an opponent. All respect to the general, he's gonna have a tough hill to climb in front of him.
Now here's a guy I can respect, a guy that doesn't care what these people out here think of him.
Nightmare has been around his career, followed closely with General Duce. They kind of gone through the ranks together. But Nightmare, he's something else. Definitely has the intimidation factor on his side.
These fans at ringside, they're scared to death of this man.
General Duce, no fear in his eyes. Nightmare with that presence, with that intimidation factor. He can back it up in the ring. He's agile for a man of his size.
I've seen this man, Nelson, do things that no man this size should ever be able to do.
Hailing from Death Valley, weighing in at 280 pounds, this is Nightmare.
Yeah, definitely has definitely athleticism on his side. I've seen him go off the top. I've seen him do moonsaults. Don't let that power and that size deceive you. This guy can move. General Duce, he's a savvy veteran. He's a great ring technician. Always knows where he's at in the ring. Like I said, it was a military street fight. This is not going to be pretty.
I think this is going to be one nightmare that General Duce isn't going to wake up from.
There's that power advantage. Very obvious. Nightmare. Usually the bigger guy in the ring is going to use that weight. Throw General Duce around for sure.
That's right. Right off the bat, he's shown his dominance.
General Duce making a statement with his speed there. I don't know if it's a smart move to kind of antagonize Nightmare like that.
Well, let me ask you something. Would you poke a bear? Exactly.
There it is, a hip toss across the ring. Opening up in the corner. Duce firing back. Can't let someone like Nightmare get the momentum. Once he's on you, he will stay on you. Duce. Nightmare still suplex.
I think the so-called general's going to be feeling this one in the morning. Let me take another look at that beautiful snap suplex from Nightmare here. Just look at how that man bounced off the mat. The impact.
Duce is back. Screaming in pain right there. Yeah, working on the back. Just those clubbing blows, just forcing them. Some speed here, leg drop. Nightmare not going for the cover. Normally you would think Duce would go for a cover after hitting a great move like that, but no, Nightmare, he wants to milk this moment. He wants to make General Duce really regret what's going to happen.
And he definitely could have got a pinfall on this leg drop. I haven't seen such an effective leg drop since the days of Yokozuna and King Kong Bundy.
In comparison, all that weight coming down. But General Duce taking a little bit of a respite outside. Nightmare in pursuit. Turns his back on. I don't know if it's arrogance or he just maybe thought he had Duce hurt more than he did, but now Duce opening up. Nice knees out in the front here. See if he'll use that ring to his advantage. There, right into the post. Even a big guy like Nightmare feeling that. Duce needs to stay on. You can't let someone like Nightmare to recuperate from an attack like that. This is spilling out to the floor. No man's land. Again, this is a military street fight, as he put it. So they can go anywhere and use anything.
Well, a guy like Nightmare, he's no stranger to fighting in back alleys, fighting in the streets. He'll take it anywhere he needs to take it.
Absolutely not. Oh, reversal. Nightmare goes crashing into the borders. This isn't a hockey game, folks. This is a wrestling match. There's no padding to protect you there. And Duce going into
I'm going to take another look at this.
The stand here. Off the top. And here comes Nightmare crashing it. Oh, that momentum. Oh. Duce staying on him. That's what he needs to do. He needs to keep punishing Nightmare. Don't let him recover. Nightmare, great recuperative skills. I've seen him down and out. You think he's done, but still somehow finds a way.
I agree. Duce can't get too arrogant here. That's going to be his undoing, and I'm going to love to see it.
Credit to General Duce, really giving him the fight. Oh, I was thinking suplex on the outside. No. Oh! Quick snap fisherman suplex to the outside. Nightmare going down hard. Unforgiving. Concrete. Let's take another look.
You see Nightmare here going for a suplex of his own, but it was reversed by Duce.
Yeah,
That's not going to keep a guy like Nightmare down, though. It's going to take a lot more than that.
absolutely not, but it will stun him for a bit. He's still on the ground. And now Duce grabbing the axe handle that Nightmare brought out. All is fair in this military street fight. Right in the kidneys.
Well, all's legal, but it's not really fair.
Up across the back. Nightmare with the weapon. It's Nightmare with the axe handle in the hockey arena.
This is his trademark weapon, Nelson. You're going to see him do some serious damage here.
To the bread basket there.
I love it.
Across the shoulders and the upper back. Duce trying to get some space. Calling for one more time.
One more. I hope he gives him 40 more.
Nightmare will be very glad to. Oh my goodness.
What's Duce doing now? Is he trying to crawl into the ring to get away from this monster? What a coward.
Nice shot there to stop the attempt there at basically decapitating Duce. Now working the leg. Smart move to work on the leg of a big man. Take away that vertical base and all that power goes away. Driving that axe handle right across the knee.
Just look at the welts across the back of General Duce.
I think Nightmare may be a bit surprised at how good Duce is giving back in such a fight that would normally, Nightmare would be at an advantage in. I'd like to see Duce go for a cover there. He had him hurt. Don't want to draw this out.
Use your military training, Duce.
Trip, reversal by Nightmare. Duce ducking the clothesline. He caught him in the abdomen there with kind of like a mid-level clothesline, or maybe it was a shoulder. And Nightmare going down too, so I don't know if it was a complete exchange in favor of Nightmare there.
Yeah, Nightmare looks like he might be hurt. He might have hurt the shoulder.
Yeah, the shoulder hit the abdomen there.
That's what happens when you hit with that much impact, though, Nelson. You can easily dislocate a shoulder.
Absolutely. Both combatants down here. Let's see. Crowd getting a rally going. Duce draws a lot of strength from the crowd, from the people. Duce up first. First to favor the big leg drop. Duce going up. Nightmare looks down. Looks like he's still favoring that shoulder. Let's see if he'll stay down long enough. Duce. Big elbow.
More of this ridiculous high-flying
Cover. 1, 2. Nightmare kicks out.
You see Duce go for more of this ridiculous nonsense here.
I think the key there, he didn't get him flush in the sternum or in the heart. You really need to hit those moves cleanly and precisely to put away someone like Nightmare. But now Duce going up again. Case of deja vu here. We'll see if they'll hit this. Oh, losing the bounce. A little bit of a time bobble there. That's the ball.
Went to the well once too often there, Nelson.
Reverses into a sit-out power bomb.
That's the kind of power that this man possesses.
And that's it. The sit-out power bomb does it.
And that's what power like that gets you. If you want something and you have that much power, you just go in there and you take it.
Nightmare countering the top rope attempt into his trademark sit-out power bomb.
Gonna take another look at the general here. Goes for another foolish top rope move. Nightmare catches him and slams him hard down to the mat, though. Dead. Another impressive win for this man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Here comes a man really would rather introduce himself than have an introduction. Narcis Saint.
I tell you, look around this arena, Nelson. Look at all these women go crazy for this man.
Saint really slicking up there. I don't know if that's an advantage in the ring or not, or he just really likes that look.
Bermuda, weighing in at 200 pounds, Narcis Saint.
This guy never met a mirror he didn't like.
But you know what? He also never met a woman that didn't love him.
Narcis Saint. Don't let the good looks fool you. He can get it done in the ring.
Now, Mr. Announcer, did I hear you weighing in at 200 pounds? Does this body look like it's 200 pounds? I am 199 3/4 pounds. The only
Narcis
thing
slimming
that's
down a bit
200
for this
pounds in
match.
Fredericton is its women. Not wrong. What they don't realize is a bunch of you guys are nothing but dirty thugs. Wannabe thugs.
All the great fighters cut weight for the big fights, Nelson.
199 3/4. I probably just refrained from chewing some gum the night before the weigh-in. street savvy, street tough. K.I. Real. Man is intense.
Yeah, well, intensity doesn't pay the bills, Nelson.
K.I. proud of his street cred, proud of his street toughness. He'll be the first one to let you know where he's from and what his name is.
Yeah, he's from the gutter is where he's from.
Weighing in at 235 pounds, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, Curtis Isaac Real.
Hailing from Detroit, there's something to be proud of.
K.I. Real has been on the scene for a long time as well. I've seen him go through the ranks. And man, this guy is a proven competitor. He's former champion. He can get it done.
You want to call these people a bunch of dirty thugs, homie? I'm about to show you what a dirty thug does in F-Town.
K.I. Real trying to talk a little trash, get under the skin here of my man Narcis Saint. But it's going to take a lot more than just some big talk to get in the head of this man.
I don't know if you get on his skin if you try. Look how slick that is. That's watered down. One-on-one matchup here. K.I. Real versus Narcis Saint. Ref doing the check. Sure there's no tomfoolery going on.
If anything, I'm an Uso.
You don't have to check a man of integrity like that.
Narcis Saint, not in the face, not in the face, he says.
Well, he knows where his paychecks come from. He doesn't want to mess with that. Another sickening display of somebody trying to suck up to these fans here.
Colin elbow.
Come on, 1, 2.
Count of 5 to break. There we go.
Come on, off the rope.
These fans here in Fredericton are fickle, Nelson. They'll jump on anyone's bandwagon.
That's getting old, homie. You suck. That's greasy. I'm disappointed,
Narcis shows good quickness. A little bit of smack there.
Come on, give me a chance. Get in, come on.
You suck.
1.
You're a letdown.
Come on, say 2. Get him back. Before I get into the ring.
Yeah, Real inviting him into the ring, but Narcis Saint will come in on his own terms.
Narcis Saint's too smart for that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, Real just bringing him in the hard way. Too much dilly-dallying on the outside there. I know he's trying to do some psychological warfare, try to fight on his turn, but K.I. having none of it.
I think what happened is one of the beautiful women here in the audience, she was making eyes at him and kind of got him distracted.
Well, now he's paying for it if that's the case. K.I. nice drop kick. Sends Narcis Saint reeling to the outside.
You're disappointed. Get up. I'm let down.
2. That's early.
It's over. You're washed up.
Narcis Saint trying to shake it off there. Tough tumble to the floor after that. Beautiful drop kick by K.I. Real.
Look at the smarts I mentioned there. This man knows what he's doing. He's well traveled. He's been in this game for a long time.
Yeah, Narcis Saint trying to buy some more time there.
Oh, genius.
Gets him with the throat over the ropes. Here comes Narcis Saint. Capitalized, nice forearm shiver there. Again. There's the chop. Narcis Saint taking advantage of that top rope choke there. Nice jumping back elbow. Goes for the cover. 1. There, only gets a 1 count. Narcis staying on him.
Coming at him with a flurry of offense here.
the outside. No, he's going to choke him on the ropes. Hang him up. He's got a count of 5 there to break the hold.
He broke it at 4. That's perfectly legal, Nelson.
There's no arguing there. He is breaking to the count of 4, risking disqualification. Narcis Saint milking every rule. Snapmare take over.
That's like I said, a guy like this, he doesn't just get by on his good looks or his ability. He gets by on his smarts, too. This guy is the total package, Nelson.
Ring skills there. Nice backbreaker. Goes for the cover. Referee a little bit out of position there. Okay, I gets the shoulder up. Narcis Saint.
Some guys who are this ridiculously good looking would just rest on their laurels, but not this man.
No,
He goes out there every day and he works hard.
let's give
You're going to see an
Narcis-
example of that here. He spent years perfecting and crisping moves like this. He's getting the maximum impact.
Nice backbreaker there. Narcis Saint, yeah, definitely is. Say what you want about his attitude and his looks, but he can get it done in the ring as proof with that beautiful backbreaker. Okay, Real trying to build up a head of steam here, but no. Chop. Narcis Saint, what I like about him, he does a great job of just staying on his opponent. Not a lot of wasted opportunities or wasted movement.
Look, he's not out there getting paid by the hour. He's here to beat the guy, make a paycheck, and go home.
Okay, Real setting him up. Spinning neck breaker. Beautiful counter. Real trying to dig deep there. Sensing the momentum shift.
Gonna take a look at a replay here.
Spins him around. Sport. Look at that snap at the end. Beautiful. And the upper part of your screen, KI with a suplex. 1 count. Narcis Saint showing that tenacity and that toughness we all know he has.
Oh, and a beautiful jawbreaker there from my man, my main man.
KI with the shoulder up at 2. A little lackadaisical cover there. I think if Narcis hooked the leg, he might have had him.
Come on, stay let go of him. Come on.
You know, Narcis could have this guy at any time he wants. He's just playing with him at this point.
I don't think you're giving KI enough credit. KI, incredibly tough competitor. Former champion in different organizations. He has, definitely the resume to back up what's going on here. But right now he's trying to fight off the sleeper. Narcis lets it go, drops an elbow. Trying to get that shoulder down. 3, only 2.
Stereotype moves.
Again, another cover. Only a 1. Now, there, Narcis Saint, he wasn't, expecting that cover to win. He just wanted to tire him out. It takes a lot of energy to kick out, to get that another human body off of you like that, off a lateral press.
And you can see where KI is getting a bit worn down. That's going to work immensely to Narcis's favor.
Yeah, definitely. You don't have any gas, don't have any wind. You can't really execute your game plan in the ring. And right now, Narcis Saint following his to a T. Nice running knee in the corner.
Following up with a beautiful kick and an elbow.
Narcis Saint showing off some great strikes. KI Real. Kind of left.
He's going to go for the pinfall here.
KI Real wondering what zip code he's in here, what postal code he's at.
Yeah, well, he may think he's back in Detroit.
Could be. Nice hard kick, sucking the wind right out of KI Real. Setting him up here, looks like.
Seems like Narcis has got a definite game plan here.
But KI with the wherewithal to block the suplex. Softening him up, let's see. Up and over. Beautiful vertical suplex. But still feeling the effects of that punishment earlier. Like you said, Corey, that the wind was kind of knocked out of him early. Can't get that oxygen into his body fast enough.
And anybody, if you've had the wind knocked out of you, it's not easy to get it back.
Absolutely not. Once it's out, and you have someone working on you throughout the match, you can never get back what you had. Okay, nice kick in the midsection. Laying the boots to Narcis Saint. dice there. K.I. Real.
Narcis with the brains and the wherewithal to roll out of the way of that.
All right, here we go. Up to the high rent district here. Let's see what he can do.
It's going to be beautiful like his face, I guarantee it.
So this high flying you appreciate. Depends on the person, huh? Jumping guillotine leg drop off the top. I don't think he got all of it. K.I. moving at the, there we go. With the kick out. He didn't get all of that guillotine leg drop. Kind of caught him at an odd angle. You know, if he caught him straight across the throat as intended, it would be over.
See, a guy like this can go for the high flying though, because he's got the natural flash. He's a shining star shooting through the sky.
I think Narcis Saint's going to be looking to put him away. Running face buster with the knee. K.I. Real still feeling the effects of that punishment and that topped off that guillotine leg drop. K.I. goes for the cover. Two. Only two. K.I. Real still trying to muster some energy to maybe get a sequence together to put away Narcis Saint.
You know, I'm actually surprised this K.I. Real hasn't gone for more of these thug-style tactics. Kicking a guy right in the gut like that. Where does he think he's back in the streets?
Oh, and Narcis Saint, the double knees to the face, the Chris Jericho code breaker. Goes for the cover. 2 count, close fall.
Notice he's getting closer to that 3 count though.
Ref's hands getting closer and closer to the mat on that third one. Okay, Real somehow finds a way to muster his way out of it here. Narcis Saint. It's a DDT. Plants him.
A punk like that doing a DDT is an insult to a great man like Jake Roberts.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Look at this.
Look at that, another straight kick to the gut like the thug he is.
Spikes him on his head. And Narcis, with great ring savvy, puts his leg on the bottom rope.
That's what I'm telling you. This is one of the smartest men here in NWE.
Doesn't have to expend that precious energy and air to kick out. Just put your foot over the ropes and the count's broken. See K.I. Real. Not get rattled by that. I find a lot of wrestlers get a little deflated after a pin escape like that. Super kick. No. K.I. Real. Set him up.
Narcis reversing it.
Yeah, elbowing out. Has him. What's he doing for it? Sharpshooter? Sharpshooter? Gets him. Sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. Narcis needs to get to the ropes or reverse it. K.I. planning down. Narcis Saint, oh, his arms at a bad angle. And what's he doing? Tying the shoes? What's he doing? This is the most unorthodox way of getting out of a hold I've ever seen. The ref's shoe is gone.
Can you smell that, Nelson?
That was, when I meant grabbing the ropes, I didn't mean the shoelaces. K.I. Real sets him up with the reality check. Cover, and the ref busy with the Nikes. What's going on? Come on, ref.
Oh,
make the cover. Do your job.
I think I'm about to be sick over here.
The ref with his priorities out of whack. K.I. Real visibly frustrated. That was a costly ref. Be careful. You don't want to get disqualified.
Yeah, there's a real hero. There's a real role model right there.
Holds him again. Oh, with a boot to the ref. Another reality check, but the ref goes down with the low blow. Another pin attempt.
That boot was completely inadvertent, though, Nelson. At least that's how it looked from my vantage point.
And K.I. Real with what would have been a second pinfall victory.
Here's your winner. As a result of a disqualification, Curtis Isaac.
Oh, come on. This is just a night of people being robbed here. That was a complete mistake, that kick.
And Narcis Saint bailing, causing the DQ. Didn't want to lose the old-fashioned way. Curtis is being real, even though it's a victory in his count.
I tell you what, though, even in defeat, this man looks good. We're going to take a look at the replay at the end of this match. You're going to see this errant kick. Judge for yourself. I don't know. That still looked like a mistake to me. Gets KI the pinfall, though. Not the pinfall, but the DQ win, I should say. That's not something he can be proud of. Well, this man celebrating like he just pinned the man to the mat.
I'm gonna get you, Saint. I'm coming for you. For F-Town, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, NWE will return right here at the Wrestlesode Place in Fredericton next month, July 24th, for the NWE Fredericton stop of the Bushwhacks Tour, featuring, you guessed it, and let's see you do the Bushwhacker. Hall of Famer and WWE legend, Bushwhacker Luke. And now, back to NWE action. The following contest has been scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NWE Tag Team Championship.
Here we go, Corey. Marquee matchup. The NWE Tag Team Championships are on the line.
I've been waiting for this match all night, Nelson. I can't wait to see these two hobos lose those titles.
It's amazing. I'm the reason.
Here comes the Prestige, Jordan Chase and Kayden West.
Look at these guys, Nelson. These guys are like the reflection of perfection.
We saw Preston earlier losing his #1 opportunity match to Fuego Dragon. So Fuego will be fighting for the title his next opportunity. Prestige coming out in force here.
First, accompanied to the ring by fellow Prestige members, Preston Carter and Buff
Look at the
Mallory
physique on this guy.
from Manhattan, New York, and Los Angeles, California, at a total combined weight of 410 pounds. The team of Jordan Chase and the cousin of Kanye West, Kayden West.
This is a group of natural-born winners right here.
Representing
Certainly
the
have
Prestige, the
confidence.
1%ers.
Buff Mallory playing cheerleader to the Prestige. Kayden West there, the cousin of Kanye West, as I'm told. I have to do a little genealogy search there. I'm not sure if I'm buying it.
Are you saying you don't believe this man?
Let's just say in the spirit of Kanye West, there's a lot of exaggeration. Here comes the reigning and defending tag team champions, Sidewalk Sam and Homeless Bob, from parts, can you even say unknown?
Look at these two guys. These guys don't belong on television. They don't belong on posters. They don't belong on any kind of marketing material. These guys need to get out of NWE.
Well, what they lack in financial skills, they sure to make up for it with wrestling skills.
Oh, big deal. They got the hard work and the workman's attitude. Who cares?
450 pounds.
I don't weigh that much.
They are the reigning,
Get a haircut, you bum.
NWE Tag Team
Those
Champions.
street savvies are gonna need to come into play here when they're going against basically what is essentially 4 people at once, because the Prestige not willing to, you know, play fair and not interfere.
Did you say they're street smarts? Is that what you were talking about?
Well, if you're growing up with the monikers of Homeless Bob and Sidewalk Sam, you definitely need some street smarts to survive out there.
What kind of street smarts do these two have? They know where to find the tastiest garbage?
All right, well, their pedigree notwithstanding, they are the reigning tag team champions here at NWE.
And that's a disgrace to this company. This company deserves real tag team champions.
There's Sidewalk Sam getting the crowd all riled up.
Oh,
And there's parts unknown.
That is disgusting, Nelson. There's no place for that kind of nonsense here.
And Kayden West lamenting the loss of his $32,000 watch. Probably a gift from good cousin Kanye there.
Maybe Kim. Heck, maybe it was even a gift from Caitlin.
That'd be worth a pretty penny. All right. Now the Prestige kind of waiting on the outside here. You know, they're probably strategizing how to best utilize this 4-man group here. Essentially, it's a 4-on-2, no question about it.
These two should just forfeit the titles, and they should find a better use of their time, like maybe taking a shower.
All right, see who's going to start here. Looks like Jordan Chase going to get the ball rolling here, and respectfully, between the two vagabonds, I don't know who's going to start. The crowd going, stomping that feet. Wouldn't recommend that. They're going to wear out that soul even faster.
I can't believe the public would actually get behind two guys like these.
Well, the public likes who they like. I mean, there's definitely some sort of indescribable charisma between these two combatants.
What's this guy wearing, a sweater?
All right, so
it's summer in the Maritimes. I can imagine how good he smells.
Jordan Chase looks like it's going to start things off. And it looks like Sidewalk Sam going to start things off with the reigning champions. Definitely a contrast in both probably technical skill, physique, odor. You know, there's a big difference here between the two, but I will not rule out Sidewalk Sam and Homeless Bob. They are the champs. They have won the belts.
Yeah, well, everybody gets lucky once in a while.
Jordan Chase starting things off with a headlock. That takes him down. We'll show off some of that mat work here. Yeah, gets him with the head, gets him with the grounded head scissors. Amazingly, his hair not moving.
I can only imagine what he must be smelling right now.
Jordan Chase, nice flip over, showing off some great prowess there, securing the headlock. And he's got to wear them out. They're definitely giving up prestige there in the ring as far as Jordan Chase and Kayden West, giving up some size to the Sidewalk Sam and Homeless Bob. Sam firing him off the ropes. Nice shoulder block. Taking some time to do a little jaw jack in there. Let's see, hope that doesn't come back to bite him. Nice hip toss. Returns the favor with a headlock takeover of his own.
This guy's obviously been watching some old wrestling tapes. He actually has picked up a thing or two, surprisingly.
Sam cinching it in.
Just look at that face.
Jordan Chase firing him off the ropes. Nice hard shoulder check there.
Good God, I think his shorts are going to fall off.
Cover, one, only one count. Taking him into the corner. Here comes Homeless Bob. See an axe handle here, working the arm. Beautiful, right on the elbow.
That's the same maneuver they use to wrestle grub away from squirrels.
And again, sidewalk Sam. Monkey see, monkey do. Here we go. Again, on the elbow on the left arm. You see some strategy here between the two. Maybe isolating a body part, wearing Jordan Chase down.
I don't think these two are intelligent enough to come up with any type of strategy, Nelson. I think this is just pure luck. These guys have gotten through their entire career on luck, and they're going to try to keep that ball rolling here tonight.
Cover. Good kick out by Jordan Chase. Questionable rake to the eyes there.
I tell you, I am just in awe that NWE actually lets these two inside the rings. Are they not worried about grease stains on the mat?
Well, apparently, Sam and Bob have shown something to upper management because they're here fighting and they're defending their NWE tag team titles. A little bit of classic distraction there. Kayden with the choke on the outside. Sidewalk Sam, helpless. And even Buff Malley gets in. It wasn't a cheating situation he didn't want to get involved in.
Now this man is what a pro wrestler should look like.
Definitely Jordan Chase with a great physique, great look. And he can back it up in the ring. Definitely a blue chipper if I've ever seen one. Nice running clothesline.
NWE goes and puts a guy like this at risk, though, by putting him in the ring with guys like this. He's going to end up slipping in an oil slick and breaking his neck. Going to take a look at the replay action here.
And Jordan Chase firing, Homeless Bob. Great impact, look at that. And Bob just goes down, knees give out.
He probably didn't eat today. He probably doesn't have enough strength to stand up.
In the corner, like there's isolating Bob in their half of the ring. Here comes Kayden. Beautiful chop.
This man is on par with Ric Flair with those chops.
Kayden he would definitely agree with you. His ego certainly doesn't need any boosting. Kayden West definitely thinks rather highly of himself and the West family name.
Why shouldn't they? They're basically American royalty. And they've graced us with their presence in the beautiful Great White North.
Almost Bob trying to get some momentum with some shots to the stomach, but Jordan Chase cutting him off. Gets him up. Holding him there. Nice scoop slam.
The power of this man. Look at that. Look at that.
Sam eager to get in, but that backfires for him as Kayden and Jordan took to lay the boots into Homeless Bob even more, looking over that left knee. Took a page out of Bob and Sam's book by isolating a body part like they did earlier. Left knee being driven into the mat. There you go, wrenching it, just torquing it at that angle where it's not supposed to bend.
He's going to try and take the wheels out from under this man. It's a brilliant game plan, one that's been utilized for years and years in this business.
Yeah, interesting there. If he kind of hooked the wrist, or could have almost had a hammer lock on the knee. Quite a unique hold there. Just screaming in agony there. The stomps. See if Kayden comes in here. See what he does. Going off the top. High. Going up high here. Let's see what he does. Oh, knee.
Beautiful knee. Beautiful.
Right to the head and shoulder region. Cover. Two. Bob showing that tenacity.
That had to be like 2 3/8 though, Nelson. Look at the height he got on that.
Yeah, great positioning, great knee right in the shoulder and the neck. Bob, I don't know if you can take much more of this. Chin lock. Let's slow the pace down a little. Trying to wear him down some more. I would like to see him go back to that knee. I think they had a good idea there. Take away a man's vertical base and not much he can do, big or small. But almost Bob showing that tenacity that's kept him alive on the streets all these years. Beautiful jawbreaker.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, a one-legged man never won a butt contest.
Nice neck breaker. Sidewalk Sam, eager to get in. He's got those hungry eyes. I meet him both literally and figuratively.
Well, these guys want the winning end of that purse.
Definitely, they'll probably go and celebrate. Maybe pop down to one of the local establishments here in beautiful Fredericton.
Do they sell Colt 45 at the bars here?
Oh, come on. Sidewalk Sam, good shoulder check. Another one. Build up head of steam. Number 3.
Are those shorts or a dress he's wearing? Either way, they look like they're going to fall off.
Great angle on that chop there.
I tell you, Nelson, those shorts are only being held on by the collective will of everybody in this arena.
Tandem corner punches here.
Come on, ref, do your job.
And the ref looking a bit lost there with all the action going on here. 4 people to keep track of, not easy. Oh, put on the brakes. Oh, rubbing the armpits in.
The pit stop.
Classic bushwhacker technique.
These
and
men
now
are
for
no
the stink
bushwhackers.
face.
Let me tell you that much.
Stereo stink face. Never thought I'd say that sentence. Here comes Buff Malley. Trying to crash the party here. A shot to the stomach.
Not for nothing, but I'm sure the West family is used to big rear ends in your face.
And Preston Carter sliding in the chair. Again, it's essentially a 4-on-2. And jockeying for the chair is Bob. Gets him with the code breaker. Oh, a chair shot to the face.
That's what happens when you get that tunnel vision, Nelson. You make mistakes.
And the ref, I thought he was calling for the bell there. I don't know what's going on. That chair shot was pretty much in his face.
Finally, tag team champions this
Jordan
company.
Chase and Kayden West securing the gold after that chair shot. Sidewalk Sam.
Every man, woman, and child in this arena should be standing and applauding the talent of these men right now.
And that chaos with the outside interference, I don't know if the ref didn't see it or he didn't catch it. I have no idea, but suffice it to say, we got new tag team champions in Jordan Chase and Kayden West. More gold coming to the West family. Got gold records, now we got gold belt. Preston Carter throwing up his elite title, which we will be defending at a future show against a Fuego Dragon. But the story right now is the prestige. 3 belts. They are loaded. Who could stop these guys, Corey?
Well, it's inevitable, Nelson. The gold goes where the talent is. The cream rises to the top, the dirt falls to the bottom. That's a sight you can be proud of right there. That's a sight I want to see on a pay-per-view poster.
Here comes the coronation, so to speak. Jordan Chase and Kayden West getting the gold. Sidewalk Sam and Homeless Bob. They are your new NWE Tag Team Champions.
And deservedly so. These 2 bums can go crawl back into whatever gutter they crawled out. Some of the fans here not too happy, but hey, you know, people get jealous of perfection. What can you say?
This isn't over. We're not done.
New NWE Tag Team Champions, Jordan. We did it. We got all the gold.
I told us already, Cal.
You know what we got to get now is the heavyweight, boys. We got it all.
We got it all.
We got it all.
We got it all.
You know what? Next month there's a roll the dice ladder match. I think a few members of the Prestige might have to get in on that.
Well, you know it. The 1% is always there.
Oh, come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Just a
Hey! That's a man right there.
Come on down.
Good job, man. You're there. Right there. Even you, buddy. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
I promise this. Do you not have something for my man in here?
Good work, man.
I
I knew I'd catch you around for a reason, buddy. Good job. Keep it up.
Hey, when you align yourself with the best, you become the best.
That's right. Give him a lap off. Come on. We got the tag titles. We got the elite. One more left to take. We got it all. We got it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
Here we go. Main event of the evening. Title on the line.
This is it, Nelson. This is what we all came here to see.
This is for, pardon the turn of phrase, the most prestige title in NWE. Talking about the heavyweight championship.
Well, aren't you clever?
I think it was osmosis sitting next to you, my friend. All right, first up we have the challenger. Cullen coming to the ring.
This guy, he thinks just because he's been in the ring with some of the greats of this business that he deserves to be NWE champion.
Well, he is in the title match tonight. History can't take that away from him. He will be challenging for the title.
This guy may be a grizzled veteran, but he is on no means on the level of a Ryan Heath.
Mind games have already begun drinking that vial of blood, trying to give himself a psychological edge. But with that being said, I know the champion. I kind of, people who know my history and his history, we've kind of gone through the ranks together. The NWE Heavy Champion, Ryan Heath, will not be intimidated by that kind of showmanship.
And his opponents.
Cullen can do in mind games, you can be sure that Heath will make up for it in pure arrogance and confidence.
And also athleticism, Nelson.
Oh, he definitely has the technical acumen to get the job done. Great suplexes, great submission wrestling. And there he is, your NWE Heavyweight Champion, the Canadian icon, Ryan Heath.
Again, these ignorant fans don't know how good they have it to have someone who has this level, this height, this. I don't even know how to describe it. This man is beyond words. He's so good.
He's definitely one of the most established wrestlers on the roster. Multiple-time heavyweight champion, multiple-time tag team champion. He gets the job done.
But is he appreciated by these fans here? No.
Well, some would say call him arrogant. Some would call him disrespectful. Some would call him just outright rude.
Well, you know what? If you can back it up, it's not arrogance in my book.
That's more than fair, Ryan. He definitely can back it up. But let's not take anything away from Forrest Cullen. He definitely has a big opportunity tonight. He's going to win. If he wins the belt, change his life, change his career here in NWE.
Look at these fans. They're just jealous of this man. They could never reach the level of greatness that this man has reached in his lifetime.
Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the reigning, defending NWE Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Heath.
That's right. Give it up for a true athlete, people.
Your main event of the evening for the NWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Get a beautiful look at that beautiful belt. tell you, where does NWE find these inept referees anyway, Nelson? I was going to tell this guy he had a shirt or a string hanging out of his shirt sleeve, but I think that's his arm.
Well, being a ref is definitely not an easy job. Pre-match check, looking for anything on Forrest Cullen here.
What is
turning the
this?
favor. Maybe he's looking for some garlic or some steaks. He's maybe afraid. Doesn't want to.
He should be afraid. He should be afraid of Ryan Heath.
Hey, I gotta check you, see if you
Why?
have objects. I gotta check you to see if you have any foreign objects. Come on, I gotta check you.
You don't gotta check this man. He's trustworthy.
Come on. Come on, I gotta check you, man.
If he
I
says he
don't check
doesn't
you,
have
you're
a
gonna be
weapon, he doesn't
disqualified.
have a weapon.
You're gonna lose that title. Come on.
I wouldn't put it past Ryan Heath to stick it in a bottle of holy water in that knee pad. Take on this Forrest Cullen here.
For the champion of this company to be shown that level of disrespect, it leaves me almost speechless.
Fair is fair. Gotta check for those objects. But here we go. Bell has rung. Match is underway. The title is on the line. Remember, can only change hands via pin or submission.
Make some noise for me!
And nothing like demanding respect. I don't know how well that works, but Ryan Heath finding out the hard way.
Of course, the fans are going to jump on this guy's bandwagon too. Why? Because vampires are popular now? What's this guy think? He's Edward Cullen from Twilight or something?
Well, we did have the Kanye West relationship earlier. Maybe we got another relative of some sort.
Let's take this guy out in the sunlight and see if he sparkles. Hopefully he's one of the kind of vampires that will just melt.
Well, here we go. Vampire or no, Ryan Heath is in for a fight. This is for his heavyweight championship.
A man like Ryan Heath shouldn't even have to defend his title. He should just be made lifelong champion of NWE. And it's because of moves like that.
Yeah, Ryan Heath definitely has great mat wrestling skills. Nice takeover there. Favors the elevated Boston Crab for his finisher. The Ryan Tamer has put away many people with that move, and he's going to be looking for it tonight. Cullen firing in the corner. Mongolian chop. Shades of Sakuraba there.
Is that a Mongolian chop, or can we call it a Transylvanian chop?
Maybe we should ask Cullen about that. Maybe you can go visit him in his coffin and see what he says about that. There we go, Spice the arm ringer.
Trust me, this guy doesn't want me coming to visit his coffin. I'd be bringing a wooden stake.
Nice takeover off the arm ringer there. Listen, athleticism by Cullen. A quick one count. Ryan Heath not going to be put away that easy.
Have you ever heard of the character Van Helsing?
Yep.
You can call me Van Handsome.
I'll hold my breath on the movie rights. There we go. Reversal. Nice hammerlock. Go behind. Build up some momentum. There. Toss him right through the middle ropes. That's concrete on the floor there. No padding there. Ryan Heath with a hard tumble.
That'll only slow him down momentarily, though. A man like this has so much strength and determination. See that? He comes right back.
Great back kick. Playing a little possum there. I think he was kind of over-exaggerating the amount of damage that was done on the outside. Now Ryan Heath breaking the count. Loving shot to the back. Staying up against the post there. Hard shot. Cullen dazed. And Heath breaking that count. And wants to punish Cullen.
Why is Cullen breathing so heavy? I thought he was undead.
Great knee lift. Heath's just pounding away on the back of Cullen. Hammerlock on the post, getting that extra
Brilliant maneuver.
leverage.
Heath laying in a deep, hard chop there.
Ryan Heath, he hits hard. Oh, chops the steel. His hand just mangled.
Mangled. This is the man with the iron fist.
It's Cullen's turn to return the favor. Hard shots to the back. The ref giving them a lot of leeway on the outside.
Just another example of those incompetent referees here at NWE.
Heath looking for a respite here. I didn't put my guard down. Heath's been known to play a little possum. Letting his guard down a bit. Drapes him over the second rope.
That's what happens when you waste time trying to play to these fans.
Heath just putting all that body weight under the throat and the rope.
He's going to have a good, what, 30, 40 pounds on him?
I gotta say, he's no, he's not a small guy. He definitely has the weight advantage here.
And he's going to use it, trust me. Even a move as simple as a headlock when you have that much size on a man can really wear you down.
That's true. You can just see the strength is draining out of Cullen. He's trying to find a way out of this hold. Scrawling and scratching his claw. Short hair paying off there. Jawbreaker. Heath is stunned. Let's see if Cullen can recover in time to capitalize on this. Kick. Irish whip. Nice back elbow.
We almost had a 3 count.
Cullen showing some definitely toughness here. Heath really giving it to him now, working on that long hair. That can be definitely a disadvantage in the ring.
Well, you know what? That's what you get for having long hair in the year 2015. This isn't 1986 anymore, buddy.
Yeah, definitely Heath showing the advantage of short hair earlier when Cullen was in that chin lock. He's trying, clawing at the hair, trying to get something to pull on, but Heath is short. Nice snap suplex. 2 count.
Heath has one of the most crisp suplexes in the business.
Yes, he definitely has a great suplex game. He likes the German suplexes, likes to chain those together. He's got nice belly to bellies. Heath is definitely a threat in that ring. Cullen showing some great toughness.
He's not just a threat in that ring, Nelson. He's a threat everywhere. When a man like this walks through the streets, people part like the Red Sea when they see him coming.
2, 3, come on, you watch the show, Heath.
Heath sizing him up. Cullen, great back elbow. See if he can capitalize on this. Second rope. Nice jumping clothesline. Cover. See if he gets him. 1, 2.
No, it's going to take a lot more than that to hold the NWE champion down. And take another look at these guys all night going for these ridiculous high-flying moves.
Yeah, definitely the top rope's been a favorite spot for.
And now he's going again. Look.
Calling for it. Going for 450 perhaps, making the gesture.
450. Who can't do a 450? Give me like a 780 or something that I can be impressed by.
Cullen crashing and burning. Hit his nose there on the mat.
Heck, I might just get in the ring after this and do a 450, Nelson.
I would love to see that. And Heath's stomp right on the forehead. Clawing at that face. I think Heath saw that. He took a bad tumble on his face there. Could be the nose, could be the forehead.
That's right. Rip that pig nose right off his ugly face.
Hard shot to the back. And there's that belly to belly we were talking about. Great execution, just tossing him clear across the ring. Nice pop to the hips there.
I tell you, this Ryan Heath, he channels some of the greats, from the Dean Malenkos to the Owen Harts.
Yeah, definitely. Crowd giving a little attitude earlier, saying they see a resemblance, although Heath denies it, but who am I to judge?
And take a look at that power here again from Heath.
execution. Look at that. Just throws him right at the hips.
Like a child. Throws him like a child, Nelson.
Gets under that center of gravity and just lets him go, and it's up to you where you want to land. All right, he's slowing things down now. Nice chin lock. We're in about it. I see that the damage is really adding up on Cullen. I don't know how much more he can take, Corey.
I happen to know for a fact that Heath has one of the tightest, most punishing chin locks in the business. I've never taken it myself because luckily for these guys, I do have a doctor's note that says I can't get in the ring. But if I did, watch out. That's all I got to say.
All right. Not making the check here. The arm drops 3 times. It's curtains. And no title for Cullen. Ryan will have defended. Cullen showing some signs of life.
Just give it up and go home, kid.
Or unlife, as he would probably want me to call it. Here he comes. Cullen out. Elbows to the sternum, trying to just break that vice-like grip. Knees him. Nice Russian leg sweep. Cullen slow to cover. See if he can still get him. 2 count. Heath reeling. Cullen really needs to jump on this.
He's just getting his second win. It's coming around. Don't worry about him.
Off the ropes. This is the double axe.
Collision mid-ring.
Yeah,
there.
kind of a collision there.
Not sure who got the worst of that one.
No, but they both go down.
Heath being the bigger of the two, though, he probably, that's just basic physics.
Yep. Heath recovering first. Hard scoop slam. Where's Heath going? Nice knee drop. Very technical, very low risk. Very smart on Heath's part. Looks like he's going to go to that well again. A little more elevation, landing right across the neck and shoulder. Cullen is reeling. Bringing down the knee pad, wants to do some extra damage. It's going to go off the second rope too. Could be it for Cullen. Oh! Gotta pop a kneecap there, shatter a patella.
Heath making a rare mistake in the ring there.
Yeah, he's not known for his high-flying ways, and Cullen expertly moving out of the way. Running kick. No cover attempt can be made. Heath is halfway out of the ring.
Brian Heath's got this man so worn down that even when he hits an offensive maneuver on him, he can't get the pin.
And both men just really digging deep. Multiple headbutts. Heath just savage with his offense.
It's like he might have done a little damage to himself there, trying to slap himself to get the feeling back in his face and his head. Have you ever been headbutted, Nelson?
I can't say I have.
It's not fun.
Heath getting in the rest way. He's risking a DQ there. So Heath looking for a finish. Here comes the rolling Germans. That's one.
Is he going for the trifecta here?
Yeah, usually it's a triple rolling German. There's 2.
Still got those arms locked in tight, not letting go.
No, Cullen could be going for number 3 here. Ryan just salivating. Almost a deadlift German. There it is, number 3. Vintage Ryan Heath. And the look on his face, he wants to end this.
This man is intense, that's for sure. Maybe the most intense man in NWE. Gonna take another look at this action here.
There it is.
Like you say, almost from dead weight, just tosses him like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, great impact. Ryan Heath definitely knows how to suplex a human being. That's a 2 count with the arrogant cover. 1 foot, not enough. You got to give Cullen a little bit more credit there. He's still in there. He's still a threat.
Why should you give this man credit? Because he likes to pretend he's a vampire.
Well, he's in there with the champion. He's holding his own. That definitely gets some respect. Nice drag neck clothesline. Both men are down, but you can tell that the damage has accumulated on Cullen there. As you said, even when he performs an offensive maneuver, he's still kind of reeling. Cover there.
Heath has almost got this man where he wants him. It's just a matter of time, I'm telling you.
Heath is reeling. You can sense the momentum shift happening here. Cullen just needs to string together a nice series, but back elbow right to that face that he landed on awkwardly earlier.
Going for another incredible suplex. Oh.
Power bomb attempt. Cullen with a series of knees. Reversal. Flying forearm. Cullen with the cover. Not enough to put away the champ.
What did Tito Santino, what was his name? Tito
Santana?
Tito Santana. Chico Santana. What do you used to call that? The flying burrito?
I think Bobby the Brain called it. I don't think Tito referred to it as that. Going for a swinging neck break, a little shake, round, and roll action. Again, Ryan with the suplex.
This man is just tossing him around the ring. The power of this Ryan Heath is something you have to see in person to believe.
And he's calling for the finish. But going up top, kind of uncharacteristic. I'm sure you're not a fan of this top rope shenanigans, right?
Actually, in this instance, this is probably the perfect time to go for a top rope maneuver.
Oh, goes down the hard way.
There's no way he could have foreseen that.
Ryan Heath a few octaves higher now.
Well, he's a man of many talents. He wrestles, he sings.
Oh, come on. Cullen really sensing the momentum shift, looking to capitalize, calling for it, tuning up the band. At least I thought he was, but either way, oh, shoulder into the post.
That's going to be a big turning point in this match.
Ryan Heath setting him up.
Look at the power of this man holding him over his head like that.
Holding him, a little bit of showmanship here.
And drops him right across the knee. What a devastating maneuver. I would love to see you attempt to do something like that, Nelson.
Suplex into the neck breaker, and it's over. Ryan Heath.
Almost academic.
Defends his NWE World Heavyweight title.
I tell you, this man impresses me show after show, week after week, month after month. If there is anybody in this company that deserves to represent this company, to be the face of this company, it's this man, Ryan Heath.
Give it up to Cullen for a great fight, but Ryan Heath comes through in the end. Your reigning and defending NWE Heavyweight Championship. Let's take a look at the replay here.
Look at the power of Ryan Heath, gets him up over his head, holds him there, and boom, the back of the neck right across the knee. That would cripple a normal man. That's right, soak it in, Ryan. You earned it, you deserve it. Just makes me sick that these fans here don't appreciate how good they have it. To see a man like this perform for them in person. This guy in the audience in a Sting shirt, he thinks he's going to intimidate Ryan Heath. Dream on, buddy. That right there is the face of a man you trust.
I'm here with NWE World Heavyweight Champion Ryan Heath. Ryan, congratulations on a successful title defense against Forrest Cullen. How'd you feel the match went?
As expected. You step in the ring with me, it's an easy night for me. Not so much for you, eh, Forrest?
Now, there are a few times, though, he had you reeling, had you on the outside, dishing out some punishment. What was your game plan going into taking on Forrest?
I don't remember that part, but what I do remember is punching his teeth in, dropping my knee on his throat, and getting an easy 1, 2, 3.
All right, so with a successful title defense, you've captured titles all throughout different organizations throughout the Maritimes. What's next for Ryan Heath?
It doesn't matter who they throw in front of me. It can be Bushwhacker Luke. It can be you, Nelson Hum. They can give me Forrest Cullen again. It doesn't matter. I'm the best in this business. It doesn't matter where you go in the world. Nobody is better than Ryan Heath.
All right, there you have it. NWE World Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Heath. Cullen coming up short, but give him a hand. Definitely a worthy contender. Coming up just a little bit short. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, I'll give him a hand, all right, right upside the head.
For NWE's first event in Fredericton, NB.
And with that, folks, thank you for joining us for NWE Wrestling on Rogers TV. We hope you had a great time. I'm Nelson Hum.
I'm Corey Morrow.
And we'll see you next time.